Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the weight of your student loans and debt? It's a common feeling, especially when you're dealing with high interest rates, managing multiple loans, and grappling with the daunting task of making repayments. After all, these aren't just numbers on a page. They're hurdles on your path to financial independence and security. They're the specters that haunt the dreams of countless students around the world. And the worst part? It can sometimes feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle, constantly trying to keep your head above water. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. With effective management and strategic planning, you can avoid falling into a debt trap, you can turn the tide in your favor, you can reclaim your financial freedom. But fear not, today, we bring you 5 effective tips to manage your student loans and debt. The first step towards managing your student loans is to understand them. Now, this may sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people overlook this crucial step. So, let's dive right in. Understanding your loan means getting to grips with the nitty-gritty details. It's about knowing more than just the amount you borrowed. It's about understanding the terms of the loan, such as the interest rate, the repayment terms, and the total amount you'll end up paying back. Firstly, the interest rate. This is the cost of borrowing money, expressed as a percentage of the amount borrowed. It's like the price tag on your loan. It's crucial to know your interest rate because it directly influences the total amount you'll pay back over time. A lower interest rate means less money paid back in the long run. Next, the repayment terms. These are the rules set by your lender about how and when you'll repay the loan. These terms can vary greatly, so it's important to fully understand them. Some loans require you to start repaying immediately, while others may have a grace period after graduation. Some might offer income-based repayment, where your monthly payments are based on your income. Remember, the longer your repayment term, the more interest you'll end up paying overall. Lastly, the total amount borrowed. This is not just the initial sum of money you received, but also includes the interest that accrues over time. It's easy to lose sight of this total figure, but keeping it in mind can help you make wise financial decisions. To help you understand these terms and their implications, consider using loan calculators available online, or even seeking professional advice. These tools and resources can provide a clearer picture of your financial commitment and help you strategize your repayments. When you have a clear understanding of your loans, you can make informed decisions about repayments. So, take the time to understand your loans. It's an investment in your future that can save you from unnecessary financial stress down the line. Scene script. Next, you need to create a budget. Creating a budget is like mapping your financial journey. It's a tool that helps you understand where your money is going, and more importantly, it allows you to designate where you want it to go. So, how do we create one? First, you need to figure out your income. This could be from a part-time job, an allowance, or any other source of income you have. Make sure to calculate your income after taxes, also known as your net income. This is the actual amount you have to work with. Second, list all your expenses. These could be anything from rent, groceries, transportation costs, to your Netflix subscription. Don't forget to include your student loan repayments. It's crucial to get a clear picture of where your money is going each month. Once you've determined your income and expenses, it's time to do the math. Subtract your total expenses from your total income. If you have money left over, great. You can put this towards your loan repayments or save it. If your expenses are more than your income, don't panic. This is where the budget really comes into play. Think about where you can cut back. Do you really need that daily coffee shop visit, or can you brew your own at home? Are there cheaper alternatives for your groceries or utilities? The goal is to find a balance between living comfortably and making sure you're not overspending. Prioritizing your student loan repayments is vital. Remember, the sooner you pay off your loans, the less you'll pay in interest over the long term. Try to allocate a significant portion of your budget towards your loans. If you can pay more than the minimum payment, even better. Creating a budget may seem daunting at first, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. It's about taking control of your finances and making informed decisions about your spending. A well-planned budget is your roadmap to financial freedom. So buckle up, take the wheel, and let's drive towards a debt-free future. Now, let's explore your repayment options. Repaying student loans may feel like an uphill battle, but remember, you're not alone. There are several repayment options available, each with its own pros and cons. Understanding these can help you make an informed decision that best fits your financial situation. First on the list is the standard repayment plan. This is the most straightforward method where you pay a fixed amount every month for up to 10 years. The benefit here is clear-cut. You'll pay off your loan faster and pay less interest over time. However, the monthly payments can be quite high. Next, we have the graduated repayment plan. Unlike the standard plan, your payments start low and gradually increase every 2 years. This option can be attractive if you're expecting your income to grow over time. But remember, you'll end up paying more interest in the long run. Then there's the income-driven repayment plan. As the name suggests, your monthly payments are based on your income and family size. The payments are generally lower, making it a good option if you're having a hard time making ends meet. However, it can extend your repayment period, meaning you might be making payments well into your 40s or even 50s. It's important to note that these are just the tip of the iceberg. There are several other repayment options available, including extended repayment plans and loan forgiveness programs for public service workers. Choosing the right repayment option is a critical decision. It's not just about the numbers, but also about your lifestyle, your career goals, and your future financial plans. So it's always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor who can provide personalized advice based on your unique situation. Remember, the goal here is not just to repay your loans, but to do so in a way that allows you to live comfortably and achieve your financial goals. Choosing the right repayment option can make a huge difference in your financial health. Another important tip is to consider consolidating and refinancing your loans. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does that mean and how can it help me? Well, let's break it down. When we talk about loan consolidation, we're essentially talking about combining multiple student loans into one larger loan. This can be incredibly useful if you have several loans from various lenders. It simplifies your life by allowing you to make one single monthly payment instead of juggling several payments each month. Now let's move on to refinancing. When you refinance your student loans, you're essentially taking out a new loan to pay off your existing loans. But here's the kicker. This new loan could have a much lower interest rate than your original loans. This means you'll pay less over the life of your loan. Imagine what you could do with that saved money. However, while consolidation and refinancing may sound like the perfect solutions, it's important to remember that they come with their own set of potential risks. For instance, when you consolidate or refinance, you might lose certain benefits that come with federal loans, like income-driven repayment plans or loan forgiveness programs. So it's crucial to do your homework before making any decisions. Think about your financial situation, your income stability, and your long-term goals. Remember, what works for one person may not necessarily work for you. And don't forget, while lower interest rates are enticing, they're not the only factor to consider. Look at the big picture. Consider the total cost of the loan, the length of the repayment term, and whether the monthly payment fits comfortably within your budget. In conclusion, consolidation and refinancing can be powerful tools in your student loan management toolkit. They can help you streamline your payments, potentially lower your interest rates, and ultimately help you take control of your student loan debt. But like all powerful tools, they need to be used wisely. So take the time to understand your options, weigh the pros and cons, and make a decision that best suits your unique situation. Consolidating and refinancing can be powerful tools in your student loan management toolkit. Finally, don't hesitate to seek professional help. You see, navigating the world of student loans and debt can often feel like trying to find your way through a labyrinth. That's where financial advisors or student loan counselors come in. These professionals have the expertise and experience to guide you through the complexities of student loans. They can provide you with valuable advice tailored to your specific financial situation and help you formulate a viable plan to manage and eventually eliminate your student loan debt. Yes, there might be a cost involved in hiring these professionals. However, think of it as an investment in your financial future. The long-term benefits can significantly outweigh the costs. They can help you avoid costly mistakes, save you time, and most importantly, provide you peace of mind. Remember, managing student loans and debt is not a battle you have to fight alone. So those were our 5 tips for managing student loans and debt. We've journeyed through the landscape of understanding your loans, where knowing the terms and conditions and being aware of the interest rates and the repayment schedule is paramount. We've explored the necessity of creating a budget, a roadmap that guides your financial decisions and keeps you on track. We've also looked into the multitude of repayment options available, advising you to choose one that suits your income and lifestyle. We've unraveled the complexities of consolidating and refinancing loans, which could potentially lower your interest rates and monthly payments. Lastly, we've emphasized the importance of seeking professional help as they can provide personalized advice and help navigate the often confusing terrain of student loans. With these tips in your arsenal, you can take control of your student loans and pave the way to financial freedom.